to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral
Okay, don't
fiber.
change the subject,
It was
though.
a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your
Yeah,
point
we don't really
or
care
what?
about this.
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful
He had a
employees.
reason to.
I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth.
Tell
for
Georgie's
once.
story.
Always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
It's not his
Really?
fault.
I would never authorize such an act.
Sure.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Not
Holly,
really.
please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Helpful isn't the
Yeah.
word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit
Still trying to
carried
figure
away
this crooked man
sometimes,
out.
It's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them.
Seems
You
kind of
understand
full of
wanting
it,
to
but like,
protect
what?
you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right
Yeah.
to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as George
We can't let
was.
him get away
What
with it.
about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't
We need to
given
find
a
him guilty.
choice. Do you really think she wanted that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that
Yeah.
position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
Kind of. I don't know.
When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was
No,
there
no,
to
no,
look
no.
out for you,
No. Now he's...
Yes, but
wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she
I haven't
came
had a
to me
chance
for
to prove him
And
guilty.
what did
Come
I do
on.
for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her
Yeah,
tree
he's-
back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor
No, no,
Fables
no.
get
He's
glamorous. Because
twisting
I
the
helped
story.
her, she was able to
He
make
is
a
the
living,
bad guy.
provide for herself.
He's
And
crooked.
what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? Don't blame Snow,
Yeah.
she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
Well, there's a lot of shit going
You've
on.
made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want
I need
what's
to
best
start
for this
being
town.
more direct, Bigby.
And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Tries really hard.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
We didn't get you into this situation. He did.
Yeah.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed.
Yeah.
He's done.
We're getting rid of him. There we go.
Right.
You're all
Joining
still
our
afraid
ranks.
of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will
Winning the
have
people
their justice.
back. There we go. There we go. Mr. Crooked Man? Yeah, I saw the clap coming.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely
so?
unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's
What history?
history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
You won't be able to talk your way out
Yeah,
of this,
no.
crooked man.
What do you mean?
Well, there
there's no
isn't, but
evidence?
because he died.
Maybe he's... I mean,
This is a
doesn't
freaking
feel
war.
like how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Where
There's
are
some
you going with
context.
this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't
I
be
don't
held
know.
accountable?
Crane was still deputy
She
mayor
wasn't
when
in
that
charge.
happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear.
There you go.
Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
He's
That's
trying so
enough.
hard.
So,
No.
you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is
Yeah.
completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It
He
simply
can't prove that,
never
though.
happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their
can't
own
prove that he didn't tell them to.
But they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws
Yeah.
apply when we need them.
Everyone just shut the fuck
I
up.
mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly
Chill out,
what
man.
I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has
Just
been
let's
there
just
for you?
bomb the whole
Who
city.
filled your
Just
lives
end
with
the story with a
promise
black
of more?
screen. Let's do it.
Who was there while they idly played in their
Ugh.
hours?
He was there, but he was
You,
taking
treating
advantage
you
of them
as
so
mindless
roughly.
children, too stupid to command your own destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
No one. But who will fill your
Who will
pockets?
dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens?
Come on, man.
Who will protect you from the big bad
No one.
wolf?
No one needs to.
Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White?
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had
Ooh.
the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a
Smack
moment to
it.
catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing?
Come on, give us some answers.
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Let's hear it.
Bluebeard.
She has something to say,
Yeah.
and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear,
Yeah, listen.
Just shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I
is
found
dead.
Vivian's body.
No.
Did you kill her?
She killed herself.
Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa. My name is Nerissa.
And now you are
It's
screwed.
going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn
He's-
room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Oh, yeah.
gonna pay for it.
He
You're
made
winning the
Georgie do
crowd.
it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you
So
say
yes,
it.
we will take their word.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Yep.
Good enough for me?
Toss him down the well.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay.
He's a
all
little
I've
boy with a
done to you?
magnifying glass.
What, you take two people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help.
Ooh.
We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Stop the fighting.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make
Vote.
a decision.
Who?
You should have a vote.
Yep.
Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should
What
be
if
the
he
judge.
decides on a vote?
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
Are you sure? This isn't how it's...
what
The grand
people
finale. I
want.
guess they voted on it.
Okay, Mr. Wolf.
How
it's
long
your
do I have
call.
to decide?
No.
Just do what you think is right.
I think he should be locked up.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not
Oh.
this way.
Well, that's not gonna happen. Bye-bye.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me.
Bye-bye.
Try to sleep.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to
Drop him.
miss me.
Bye-bye.
No, I won't.
Have a nice fall. And that was all she wrote.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from